negative feedback is voltage developed is going to be applied in series with the source voltage Vs. Whatever voltage is getting applied, developed here due to flow of current to the R, that is getting applied in series. We have seen earlier how at the input series connection has to be given from the feedback network, beta network. From voltage from the beta network has to be connected to the input voltage in series. And if it is going to decrease the effect, then it is negative feedback. As you see, it is decreasing. The increasing effect of ID is getting decreased here by applying in negative feedback fashion. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
VAP is developed here. That is getting, and VAP is nothing but your VO only, because load is this one, load resistance. This is RL actually, which is connected to the source of the FET. Okay, and you are taking the load, output from here. So VAP, and from here itself, your feedback is getting applied. So VAP equals to VO here. Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, going ahead now. So this one is understood by all. Expression of AV and D.
Yes, understood.
So this will be, more or less the following discussions will be based on similar kind of concept. Okay, so in future slides will not be difficult if you understand this one. Okay, so AVF is defined as AV divided by D. We have seen this earlier. See, we have seen this equation earlier. AF equals to A by D. Yes or no? This equation has come earlier. This is 1341 and this is 1308. At the beginning of this module, we have discussed certain things. In that, we have defined AVF, that is voltage gain with feedback, equals to voltage gain without feedback divided by D, which is D sensitivity. Okay, are you remembering?
Yes, sir.
So putting that value of AV and D, previously we have obtained AV equals to mu R by RD plus R and D equals to RD plus 1 into 1 within parenthesis 1 plus mu into R divided by RD plus R. We get this expression of AVF, voltage gain with feedback, mu R by RD plus within bracket 1 plus mu bracket closed into R. Okay, so what we understand from here, we can understand that gain is decreasing or not with feedback. Gain is decreasing.
Yes, sir.
Gain is decreasing. Stability will be arrived at the cost of reduced gain. Same is continued here. We are now talking about ROF, that is output resistance with feedback. The input impedance of any FET, let it be MOSFET, is infinite, denoted as Ri equals to infinite, and hence RIF equals to RID equals to infinite. And now we are interested in finding out the output resistance of this amplifier, feedback amplifier. Output resistance, say looking into the FET from the source, means looking in this way. Or if you look at the diagram, initial diagram, here you are looking at. Okay, here you are looking at. Hence, R is considered as an external to RL. Okay, this RL or R, here denoted by R, is external. Okay, I mean to say, looking here, this is RL, and you are looking at this. So this one is external. RL is external. Just internal RO you are want to find out. Internal or what you can say built-in RO. Intrinsic input resistance of the amplifier. If you current RL or R, that will go in parallel. Yes or no? So ROF can be expressed as RO by 1 plus beta AV, which will give you the expression this RD by 1 plus mu. Remember that beta is 1. Okay. So because RO equals to RD, here looking at this point, in left side you have the RD. So RO equals to RD. And beta equals to 1. We have seen beta equals to B by GF by RO, BO. So beta equals to 1. Putting this value, you get ROF, output resistance with feedback, is RD by 1 plus mu. Now you might be knowing what is mu. Here we have defined mu equals to GMRD. Okay. So in the form of limit AV equals to, this AV is what and this AV is what? In the last class we have discussed the small v one is open circuit voltage gain, means RL is disconnected, load resistance at the output is disconnected. Okay, and this AV is the voltage gain including RL. Okay, so AV small v equals to limit of AV small v capital V as R tends to infinity equals to mu. So now ROF prime here, looking at this side. Now you are including the output resistance RL. Here it is noted as R. So that will be RO prime divided by D, which will give you, putting all this value of D, and since RO prime is the parallel combination of R, this R and this RD, we get this expression. Okay, and note that ROF equals to limit of RO prime F as R tends to infinity, which is nothing but this. Now we finished the discussion on voltage series feedback amplifier, and the amplifier was based on FET. That FET could be JFET or MOSFET. Now we are going to discuss the same voltage series feedback based on BJT. Okay, so similar to that circuit, that was a source follower. Now it is actually emitter follower, because the load resistance RL was connected at the source terminal of the FET, and in emitter follower you connect the load at the emitter terminal of the BJT. Is it not? What is the characteristic of this circuit? And otherwise, don't consider anything, but you consider what we have discussed. What is the characteristic of this amplifier emitter follower? Can you remember? Emitter follower, simple things. Simple one or two say things you say.
So the output is in phase with the input signal and gain is equal to 1.
Gain is approximately equal to 1, not more than but less than 1. Okay. Okay. If gain is not there, then why we use it as amplifier? That also we have discussed.
Yes, it provides high input impedance and low output impedance.
Okay. You will get buffering action. More drive current may be there. Okay. Load. Actually, load current is your basically the collector current. Okay. Basically collector current, because ignoring the IV, you can think of that whatever collector current is flowing, the same current is flowing through your load also. Okay. So is a current use current can be obtained to drive the load. Anyway, so this circuit is emitter follower. The feedback signal is voltage VF across RE. RE is your actually load resistance, and the sampled signal is VO. So obviously, same case. It is nothing but VF. VO equals to nothing but VF across this RE. And this is the case of voltage series feedback. As we discussed earlier, that was FET version. This is BJT version. When I draw the basic amplifier without feedback, okay, we find the input circuit set VO equals to 0. To find the input circuit, set VO equals to 0. VO equals to 0 means what? And hence VS in series with RE. VS in series with RE. Isn't it? And between B and E. B and E terminal. To find out the input circuit, set VO equals to 0, VO equals to 0, and hence VS in series with RE appears between B and E, base and emitter. Are you getting this point? Yes or no?
No, sir. So how it happened?
See how a voltage VO can be made 0. Tell. A voltage, output voltage can be made 0 how? See, voltage and current. If you want to make a voltage 0, what is the way?
So VB should be less than threshold voltage.
This is a battery. It is having some voltage, and you want to make voltage 0 across it. What you will do? This is common sense.
We'll sort it.
Yeah, we are going to sort it. Okay, connect a wire, simple wire. So if you connect a simple wire across it, okay, across the load, what then is BS? Is it not BS is appearing between base and emitter?
Yes, sir, it is.
So is it not this a true statement by the author?
Yes, sir, it is true.
So understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us now go ahead. To find the output circuit, that was input circuit. Now to find the output circuit, set II equals to IV equals to 0. Okay, II equals to IV equals to 0. The input loop is open any time. Like if you have a current, say it is having a current, okay, some current is flowing through, I mean a resistance or whatever thing is. You want to make the current zero. How it is possible? Eh? What you have to do is you have to open it. You have to open it. Then current is zero or not? Could you understand? In case of voltage, to make a voltage zero, you have to short it. In case of current, what you'll do? You'll be opening. If you open, the current will be zero. That is the way. So the input loop is opened. Could you understand? Aman.
Yes, sir.
And hence RE appears only in the output loop. Okay. If you say I or IB want to make zero, what you will do? You will disconnect something. I mean, left side will be disconnected. Okay. Then only the current I will be zero. In that case, what will happen? This RE will be in the output circuit only. Could you understand? That is the statement saying. Following these rules means how to find the input circuit and output circuit. And the previous, we have find the input circuit, and this we are finding out the output circuit. So following these rules, we obtain this circuit of B. Okay, we obtain the circuit B. See, RE is in the output circuit, not in the input circuit. If the transistor is replaced now with its small signal model, then we get this figure. Small signal model of hybrid pi model we have discussed earlier, and this is what HFE-IB, and this is input resistance HIE, and this is of course source resistance. And this was your load resistance connected between the emitter terminal and the ground. Okay, and this is your RC here. So this circuit can be obtained or not if you replace the BJT with its small signal model. Low frequency small signal model if you use, then we are going to get this figure, the right hand side. Let's see. Yes, Aman?
Yes, sir.
Okay. From this figure, VO equals to VF. This VO equals to VF. We have also seen, discussed earlier, VO is going to be VF in case of voltage series feedback, negative feedback amplifier of fade version. Now we are discussing the BJT version. Okay. Hence, we can write beta equals to 1. This is understood why beta equals to 1.
Yes, sir, understood.
This topology stabilizes the voltage gain. We have already seen that it improves the voltage gain, but little reduction takes place in the gain. AP is calculated by the inspection of this figure C, and since RS is considered as part of the amplifier, this RS is considered as part of the amplifier. I mean, it means what? At this point, it means VS equals to VI. If I consider this is part of the amplifier, then only it is possible. Of course, it is, we know that it is a source resistance, but we are considering it is part of the amplifier, then Vs equals to Vi. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hence Vi equals to Vs. Now we'll go ahead. So AV, voltage gain without feedback, taking load resistance R into account, of course. That's why you have written is AV, capital V. VO by Vi, and VO is what? HAP IV. This is the current, and that current, and current through this is just opposite value, negative value. Okay. So you get the same current is flowing actually to the RE. So you get HAPIB into RE divided by BS. BI equals to BS. So you get this equals to BS. We get this expression. And finally, you see BS can be written as what? From the input side you see BS equals to what? This I or IB into RS, that is one voltage between this, and the voltage between this is I or IB into HI. Okay. Okay. So taking IB, we get IB into RS plus HI. This is the voltage actually equals to Vs, right? So putting this in place of Vs, and we see that this gets cancelled. So HFE REY RS plus HI is the voltage gain, including load resistance RE into account. D as usual equals to 1 plus beta IV, which since beta equals to 1, we get this expression of putting the value of AV and D. We get putting the value of AV here, 1 plus AV. AV is this part, leftover part, this part. And little manipulation gives us this expression. Yes, Aman, is it not?
Yes, it is.
And AVF is equal to AV divided by D, putting the value of D in the denominator and AV at the numerator gives you this expression. Can you understand this?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So we found voltage gain with feedback. The first one was voltage gain without feedback. This one is without feedback, but taking RL, or here RL equals to RE into consideration. For HFE RE, much greater than this part, much greater than RS HIE, this part, this AVF approaches 1. That is what should be, because this is after all is a emitter follower. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The input resistance without feedback is what? Ri. Input resistance without feedback is Ri equals to Rs plus Hi. Yes or no? Input resistance looking at this point, because you have put this thing into the amplifier. So Rs and Hi are in series. Normally, if you take out as a resistance of Vs, source, signal source, then it is outside. Now we have considered that Rs is part of the amplifier. So hence this resistance Hi is becoming the input resistance without feedback. And if you consider feedback also, then HIF equals to Ri into D, and which gives ultimately, putting the value of D, this one, Rs plus Hi plus HFE Re. HFE Re is getting added to the value. Understood?
Yes, understood.
And output resistance Ro F equals to Ro by 1 plus beta Ab equals to indeterminate, actually infinity by infinity. Okay, in limit we can write Ab equals to this finite. So the indeterminacy in equation 1348 may be resolved by first evaluating ROF prime and then going to the limit Re tends to infinity. Thus Ro prime equals to Re, and hence ROF prime is this expression, Re into Rs plus Hi divided by Rs plus Hi plus HFE Re. Okay, and Ro and limit, then you get Rs plus Hi divided by HFE, right? So output resistance with feedback is this. Note that the feedback desensitizes the voltage gain, means with respect to the changes in HFE, and that it increases the input resistance and decreases the output resistance. Negative feedback does this thing, increases input resistance and decreases the, this can be obtained from, understood from the equations obtained here. Okay, to look at the input resistance expression and output, see this is added to the, this is the basic without feedback input resistance, and this has been added, so it is getting increased. Similarly, output resistance is decreasing. This you remember, this may be very small questions for you for exams. The following expressions for AVF, RIF and ROF are based on the assumption of zero forward transmission to the feedback network, since there is such forward transmission because the input current passes through RE. See, input current means which current? See, IB is also flowing through RE, which is load resistance, which we have not considered, actually ignored. Okay, the expressions are only approximately true. This is, in this example we have in effect neglected the base current. We have not considered the base current is also flowing through this. Could you understand, Aman? Yes or no? Aman got disconnected. Now we'll start. We have finished the voltage series feedback. Now we'll start current series feedback. So little attention will be required. What is the difference between this? We'll see. A voltage was taken from the emitter resistance here, across the emitter resistance. Okay, in voltage series negative feedback amplifier. This was BJT version. So we are going to start BJT version once again for current series. Here, what is happening? Voltage, output voltage or load is not connected at the emitter terminal. Emitter terminal is having a resistance, but output is not taken from there, but it is taken from the collector to some ground or neutral point. Output voltage is tapped or taken from collector terminal. So this is the main difference. Otherwise, circuit will be looking similar, more or less similar. See, if you don't carefully watch, here is also you have the RC. Here also you have the RE, and RS is also at the base. I mean, looking more or less same thing. See, same thing. If you don't carefully watch here, then you'll not be able to understand. Yes, Aman, could you understand?
Yes,
What the difference?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Two examples of current series topology are considered here. First one is emitter, BJT based. The second one will be fade based later on. Okay, after finishing this one. The circuit is shown here in this figure. The feedback signal is the voltage VF. Voltage VF across RE. Across this resistors RE. Feedback signal is the voltage. And the sampled signal in the load current IO. Okay. Feedback signal is the voltage VA across RE and the sampled signal in the load current IO. For the present argument, we neglect base current compared with collector current. Again, once again, we are not going to consider the IB flowing through. Okay, IB is not being considered here for simplicity. Hence, this is a voltage. Hence, this is the case of a current series feedback. Note that although IO is proportional to VO, it is not correct to conclude that this is a voltage series feedback. Thus, if the output signal is taken as the voltage VO, then beta equals to VA by VO. And what is VA? Current through this. Feedback is this much, na? Voltage, feedback is this level. I'm written this. So output is this one, op beta network, and input is VO. Input is VO, means across the collector. So VO is obviously the voltage across the RL, and VAP is going to be the voltage across RE. So this IO gets cancelled. You get beta equals to minus RE by RL. Earlier it was 1. Earlier case, both the case gate based and BJT based, we saw that beta equals to 1. But here it is not. Beta equals to minus RE by RL. Sorry. Since beta is now a function of RL, load resistance, the third basic assumption given in section, we have discussed this, is violated. You must refer to the second topology in 13.4. We have already block diagram, and in that we have discussed that what is the current series feedback. That diagram is talking about. can go back and see what. Let us go ahead. The input circuit of the amplifier without feedback is obtained by opening the again we are going to finding out the input circuit of the amplifier without feedback is obtained by opening the output loop. Hence RE must appear in the input. Okay, if you open the output loop, then what? Still you see that this is the input loop where you will have the RE. Okay, this RE is coming in input loop. Okay, now if you find the output circuit, what you have to do? Current has to be zeroed. So for that you see disconnect and output. In the output loop you will have the RE. Means RE is going to be in the input loop as well as output loop. Hence RE must appear in the input side. Similarly, the output circuit is obtained by opening the input loop. Opening input loop means current is made 0. This II made 0, and that can be made 0 by opening it. From here to here you open it. I mean this is disconnected, for example. Then or rather you can disconnect from here. If you consider RS is part of the amplifier, then you have to disconnect from here. So in that case, you'll see that your output circuit or output loop is having the RE. Similarly, when you are opening the output or RL you are opening, then your input loop is having the RE. So RE is going to fall into both input circuit as well as output circuit. With that, we can draw the circuit diagram and see later on. So this table we have already seen, and once again it is coming because we have now discussed where this one we have discussed and we are discussing this one. So whatever characteristic you find here about feedback signal except sample signal XO and then beta gain and desensitivity, etc. Whatever we have discussed is related to this second topology, current series feedback amplifier. Anyway, if you draw the small signal model, first of all, based on the discussion here, in this discussion, opening of the input, part, or you can say opening the VS and getting the output loop in which RE is falling, opening the RL and getting the input loop, again RE is falling into input side. If you redraw based on this discussion, we get this circuit. See that RE has been put into input loop as well as RA has been put into output loop. Are you getting? The same circuit has been redrawn to capture that concept that R is falling into input loop as well as output loop. And now replacing the BJT with its small signal model, I repeat by model, we get the diagram, this diagram. This is all known to us, nothing unknown. R is here in the output loop and R is here in the input loop. Just BJT has been replaced and we get this. RS was already there. RL was also there. Okay, RL was where? RL was here at the VCC and collector terminal. Here also you see RL between collector terminal, and VCC is grounded for small signal analysis. So it is this side, ground side. Are you getting, Aman?
Yes, sir.
So This topology stabilizes this transconductance GM. In this figure C, the transistor is replaced by its low frequency approximate hybrid pi parameter model. Low frequency, if it is high frequency, then obviously capacitances will be there, but it is not there. So the feedback voltage VA appears across RE. Yes, feedback voltage VA appears across RE, the emitter resistance, and the output circuit. Then we get beta equals to VA by IO. Okay, and hence we get beta equals to minus expression GM equals to minus HEV of 1 plus minus HEV by 1 plus RS plus RI HI plus RE. This expression of GM. See, current series feedback means we will have the GM, which is defined as IO output current by input voltage. In case of BJT, we have written GM equals to delta ID by delta VGS. Are you remembering? This is input voltage at the gate of the MOSFET, and this is the drain current of the MOSFET. In case of MOSFET, we have defined this as GM equals to delta ID by delta VGS earlier. The same here, IO is the output current as ID was the output current in case of MOSFET, and VI is input voltage in case of this circuit, that is BJT conversion circuit, and VGS was the gate voltage, this is the input voltage here. Now going further, D is defined as D equals to 1 plus beta and GM in case of C. This D equals to, for current series, it is 1 plus beta GM, and AF is defined as GM by D. RIF is defined as RID. Anyway, going further here, we write D equals to 1 plus beta GM, which can be obtained as this, putting the value of GM obtained here. If you write the GM from here, you get this. Beta we have already got, beta equals to minus RE. In the previous slides you have got here. Okay. And GMF, GM with feedback, is, as we have seen from the table, GM by D, where D is the D sensitivity, which is having this expression. Note that if 1 plus HFE into RE means this term is much greater than RS plus HI, this term, and hence HFE is much greater than 1. HFE is much greater than 1, this one. Then GMF almost equals to minus 1 by RE. Minus 1 by RE. In agreement with GMF equals to 1 upon beta. If RE is a stable resistor, the transconductance gain with GM with feedback is stabilized. Register, if independent of variation of temperature, for example, also, then it is going to stabilize the circuit, this negative feedback. Is it understood, Aman?
Yes, understood.
It is going to stabilize the amplifier. Feedback is always, remember we have in the beginning studied that feedback will be stable. So it is 9:59. So we'll stop here. There is a meeting. We'll continue from here, or we can say how much is there. A lot of things are there. So I'll stop here. Only 1 or 2 slides are there. We can discuss. So IO can be, output current can be written as this, as you can obtain minus Vs by Re. And for this condition, you have to remember this condition also. And voltage gain is given by AVF as IORL by Vs. And again, putting the value of Gm, etc., you can get this expression because EMF is obtained as this. From this figure C, 13-16C, we see that Ri equals to what? This, and this. 3 resistances coming in. So input resistance is this. Hence, RIF equals to RID equals to this expression. Input resistance with feedback. So input resistance is increasing or decreasing here. Because RH is considered to be part of the amplifier, it appears above as the component of the input resistance. Okay, we have already said that RH is not on the outside, that is inside the amplifier. So one example program, is given. Example is given. Numericals. You go through this one and try to understand numerical values. Maybe asked in the exam sometimes. Giving the values, you may be asked to calculate. So be careful. So here onwards, we'll start in the next class. I have a meeting. I have going to stop here. Okay. The next class will be on fade based. Current series, but fade based. At earlier one we discussed BJT based, fade based is left over. Discussion will be same more or less. So I'm stopping here because I have to attend a meeting. Call is coming. So okay, leave the class and attend other classes.